Stephen Bunting recovering from a dismal start and going 4-2 down to ultimately see off the Austrian youngster Roby John Rodriguez 6-4. Well, the standard of the match increased considerably after the break. They both started very poorly. Bunting up to almost 90 average and converted 26% of his double attempts. Rodriguez making just 4 out of his 26. And Bunting will play the winner of the Taylor-Chisnall match.
Yeah, it was impressive. Went through the gears.
Well, young Jamie has got the darts on the PDC circuit for 4 years. Played with Mark Webster for Wales in the World Cup. He's had a 9-darter this year as well, in Gibraltar on the European Tour.
He's going to have to find a little bit more than how he played this afternoon.
What a great start
to get over Wade. Different kettle of fish altogether. And in fairness, for someone who's been away
48
for a week, and obviously he had the holiday planned and qualified for this event, so I'm not sure how many darts he would have thrown whilst in Jamaica. If he had any sense, absolutely none.
Oh, you get off that flight as well, particularly coming this way, you feel like a wet lettuce, don't you?
.32.
Wade's in a good position here against the throw. He's come out of the blocks beautifully.
100.
Great headgear.
Looks a bit of a combination of Peter Wright and Wayne Mardle in that shot then.
It's a frightening thought. I don't think I'll be going down and telling them that.
And Hawaiian Punk.
88.
Great last dart.
Throwing well, double after 12. It's pretty regulation for the top boys.
And Lewis hasn't settled to the task as yet. This one looks as though it's gone. Move the wire. Favourite double 10.
That's why.
Always been so strong on that number.
Great finishing, great bottle. Whole package, hence the reason why he's won so much.
Twice UK Open champion, World Grand Prix champion on a couple of occasions, World Match Play, Premier League, had the Masters last year, didn't he?
I unfortunately played him on his debut at the World Match Play. It was an experience I didn't enjoy.
Came up a little short, did you?
Just a little. He missed nothing. I think he made the final that year, at least the semis.
Did you ever play jockey, or did he predate you?
In exhibitions, but not in tournaments.
A few chants going up from the crowd, getting into the swing of things. Michael Van Gerwen fans making their presence heard. He's fighting, listen to me. I dare say Robert Thornton would be up for that, but he's actually playing darts against the Scottish favourite.
100.
Oh, we're in a venue famous for the boxing.
Gary Anderson, supporters making themselves heard. He's going to be playing Terry Jenkins.
The atmosphere is going to be something special.
40.
Phil Taylor's always the pantomime villain up here, isn't he? Oh, great. Oh, that was near.
When James returns, you normally would see people go the 9 for double 8, but we saw James go 5 double 10 for obvious reasons.
He is. We've seen him get it once, twice.
14 darts. That one.
He's throwing really well, Chris.
Yeah.
averaging over 103 and hitting his doubles.
$96.
J.Lewis is ranked in the top 32, ranked 31, but he's going to have to find more. Got to the quarterfinals of the World Grand Prix. That was his first televised quarterfinal. But Wade, the machine, is looking fairly relentless tonight.
Well, almost robotic. 107 average now.
100.
That was a flyer.
Just when we were waxing lyrical.
121.
Those match averages tell their own story.
$135.
Great counting. Leaves the 170.
He was practicing in the players' room on the same board as Stephen Bunting was James, and we've already seen Bunting through.
170.
Highest finish. Achievable. Not now. Well, again, we're seeing James on a finish after 9. Another potential. Oh, you go tops. Wow.
Shovel would have left double 10, of course.
Bigger target, the double. And if it goes in, it's a marker. Another 20 for tops. He's got to watch this. Yeah, this is awkward. Move all the way across the hockey.
60.
Yeah, that was his problem. Too much flight in the way.
Another one against the throw here if Wade can find this, and he does. 3 doubles out of 6 and 3-0, and averaging over 107. Impressive figures.
Well, first leg 15, second 14, third 13. If he carries on in that vein, by the 6th leg he should go out in 9.
140.
It's not impossible.
No, he used to hit an insane amount of 9 darters back in the early part of his career. His nickname was 009.
Did it in the first ever Grand Slam, didn't he, in Wolverhampton? Much to my chagrin, because I did not have the microphone in my hand at the time.
100.
Well, enjoying themselves tonight, Chris.
As much as me.
Thought that was Raymond van Barneveld for a minute.
23.
Not happening at all, is it, for Jamie?
No.
Not at the races at the moment.
Well, he's not been allowed into the match yet.
140.
For that very reason. James' scoring's been superb. And finishing 3 from 6. 6 140s.
Averaging over 110 now, Wade.
100. James 121.
Well, this should go. Oh no. Playing the percentages. And rightly so.
81.
Tops after 12. This is really, really impressive.
Best darts we've seen by a distance, this, so far.
The best darts I've seen from James for quite a while.
$81.
And J.Lewis not putting him under any sort of pressure. Tops. Now 10s. Again, he's done it twice. And now 3. 4-0. The steamrollering continues.
Very impressive performance.
Break at the end of this leg.
And Jamie can't wait for it.
Wadey is just about home and hosed. There is Mrs. Wade. Sammy. A few cheers from the crowd. Once upon a time, of course, a walk-on girl.
A model.
Lovely
She now
lass as well.
takes care of James's bookings and appointments, and
She once told me she'd have loved to have been a weather girl.
81.
Should have made a rather good one, wouldn't she?
absolutely. Clever girl.
Brilliant. Wade's first 180. Stratospheric average.
Like buses. We all match for one and we get two.
Jamie's lady Kylie there. Hoping against hope. Well, I guess that he just shows what he can do as much as anything.
60.
He's not been there.
Big chance in this leg. 6 starts at 182. Needs a treble desperately.
56.
That might hurt.
Yeah. Well, Wade scoring.
He gets
lead double 12.
Yeah, 140 or more. Oh. Great cover shot.
126.
Full 19's ball. Still a chance. What now?
So, with the break imminent, Wade needs 86. Single would leave him the bullseye. Bull now for 5-0. Oh, superb! He is very, very impressive tonight. James Wade is flying. Himself justice tonight. He's been steamrollered, and James Wade, just one more needed. And in the next round, he'll be playing the winner of Peter Wright and the German Max Hopp.
100.
Tasty.
Later. Good match that'll be.
Yep.
Wright will be a favourite to come through that. So loose start.
All these guys at the advantage of
45.
having played on the stage today, you know, this afternoon session, where the seeds, they come in effectively cold, but certainly hasn't affected James' performance.
Well, he came out of the blocks flying, didn't he? He's just looked absolutely on his game from word go, and fractions he was out there, and you could see him beating himself up. He's seeing those targets so big.
36.
Yeah, that 60 must look like a bucket to him.
Doubles have been so impressive. 20s, 10s. Double 10, his favourite, has served him well. That looks a little loose. Looks looser still.
Yeah.
Wisely avoiding it.
Modern boards are very hard.
Wade just setting it up with the darts. Oh, lovely cover shot. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, every part of his game has been absolutely spot on. Again, he's on a 2-dart finish after 12. A potential sub-15 dart leg.
I'm sure somebody somewhere will quote a statistic saying he's played better this year, but it doesn't instantly spring to mind.
13 for tops for a rout.
24.
He's human.
Jamie require 100.
How did I miss that, he says.
Trouble 20.
Can do it, still do it.
Trouble 18 for ball. No.
138.
Valiant effort.
40.
Tops then for 6-0. And the whitewash is completed. James Wade tonight, well, he's thrown superbly. 6-0. At no stage did he look as though he was under any sort of threat. Sammy, proud wife watching on. I think that was for her.
Well, you know you're playing well when your final leg 16 darts for a 6-0 win and your average comes down. But still finished with a highly impressive 103.66. 6 from 11, 55% on his finishing.
And if he keeps on throwing like that, then the rest of them will see. They'll know he's here and here playing properly.
Oh, he's a big threat. He's a big threat in this tournament. He's a big threat in every tournament he enters.
And great to see him throwing well. The crowd have enjoyed that. And Wadey, much publicised problems. And it's lovely to see him looking well with a smile on his face and playing so impressively.
Yeah, absolutely. J.Lewis back to young man. He'll come again.
He'll come again. Everybody enjoying what they're seeing here, and that's one of the performances of the championship so far. James Wade beating J.Lewis by 6 legs to 0. Well played.